What's good, y'all? Vibe with me for a minute. Vibe with me once again. Just for the sake of the last video that I had called The Shadow Self. I kinda wanna do a part two to it. Just to place more emphasis on what I feel like could probably help you in your understanding of what you are and how to operate within, because we're dealing with a time where a lot of things that's considered light, it's like the ultimate thing to be, and a lot of things and positive for the greater good or whatever, and the dark tends to be like the negative. It tends to be the evil, the calamity, and we associate different aspects of our understanding on these singular terms that like really don't have no business being associated with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like calling pizza Italian. You can't say that that's what a pizza like is. It's really just a combination of certain foods, but it isn't like entirely an Italian food. You know what I'm saying? And that it comes from history that goes like even further than that. But that's this is a city X example. But for what the shadow self is, you know what I'm saying? I discussed that to an extent in the last video. But like I said, I wanted to reiterate what that shit is, what you could do with it, and how to have a proper understanding of it. Now I spoke on the aspect of, alright, you take the sun away, a candle, a lamp, a light bulb, or whatever. All that you have is that all that remains is the darkness. You know what I'm saying? The darkness is the presence. It's the presence that is always there. You know what I'm saying? Even before this galaxy, this universe was what we see it today. And just physical solid mass or whatever. The darkness had always been here. It could not be in the realm of the scene or how we are visualizing it now. It could not have been there yet without it being dark before. Follow me? Now, you turn the light on, you see everything for what it is. You turn it off, the shadow is apparent. It's what was there. It's what was there before. In a sense, it's more natural to the environment than even light is. I mean, I understand that it's as far as the sun goes. If we're gonna go there, as far as the sun is a giver of information. You know what I'm saying? But you give information, we receive information all the time, whether we perceive it to be for the negative or for the positive. You know what I'm saying? That's all up to the interpreter. But the darkness, like I said, look, the people left in the dark about certain situations. They was ignorant of it. So they acted according to their own path. A lot of times the darkness would be like the real path that somebody had to take. It's the real path that somebody had to go through in order to become their true selves, their pure selves. And give people light or the knowledge, and they're receiving it. Yes, to have an understanding of certain things, that light might be needed just because we're in the reality that we are. You know what I'm saying? For our humanity's sake. You know what I'm saying? We receive that information just to deal with it. But to receive it and to have it like really serve a purpose to your spirit, to have it really serve a purpose to your true nature, your hidden nature, your shadow self, that takes you off the path of like what you truly done. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like truly resonate with something, vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? You were gonna be on that path anyway to do whatever it is that you was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was your it was your subconscious levels of thinking, your subconscious mind that gravitated you towards certain things that I would say is a part of your dark path, because the subconscious is dark. The subconscious is within. To be conscious is to be aware of everything that light shines on, and to break it down for what it is. So that's what you do consciously. You know what I'm saying? But the subconscious, the things that you gotta take a second guess at it before thinking. You know what I'm saying? Your reactions. That's you know what I'm saying, your filter and everything. That's your subconscious, and you react to, you know, whatever you feel you must. That's the dark. That's the dark side. You know what I'm saying? That all that is going within the dark. You know what I'm saying? Your intuition, it's always in the dark. But when you use it for what it's for when you use your intuition to its highest extent, you know what I'm saying, you can create light in your own ways and have your own insight about what's really about to go down. And a lot of the sisters that really had this going down with them anyway. So they understand that intuition, that motherly intuition, because they deal with being within more so than the counterpart. But anyways, that's the dark side now. Now, because we've been dealing with mainstream religions, you know, Christianity and all that bullshit, we tend to associate anything that has to deal with the darkness with being evil, calamity, um, and it like to be the opposite of something that had to be created to shed light on. You know what I'm saying? The darkness was placed with all the other so-called pagan things that the Hebrews, the from Christianity to Judaism, um, to the Islamic shit, all the other bullshit. They placed all these other things into a box that they could not understand. You know what I'm saying? At least as far as the Western world is concerned. The understanding of what light was all right. We was gonna make this what everybody rolls with, because it just seems more perfect. And you know, it's alright. We want to like enlighten things, enlighten other people. A lot of people tend to only see that light part, that light which is shining light on things. That makes it easy for these two eyes to see. But we need to start using the first eye. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, some people call it the third eye, whatever. But the first eye will tell you, will end, you know, within, enlighten, you know, within yourself. You will shine light on what you on your own epiphanies. You know what I'm saying? You create your own light. Darkness is the template for all things. You know what I'm saying? While the light, you know, shows it for what it can be. And we all like use our own imagination and vibration to pretty much define it for what it is. So as far as religion goes, everything everything that didn't have to do with the light was placed into a box of evilness, demonic shit, Satanism, and all. I mean, all that's done in ignorance, because those characters out of this name, they had their own roles in former theologies, mythologies, stories and shit that has nothing to do with our present brainwash, whitewash understanding of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just discuss that in another video. But as far as understanding your shadow self, it is. I said that's your. I want to say that's your truest form. You know what I'm saying? As far as this density is concerned, because we only see a certain part of the light spectrum anyway. You know what I'm saying? You got your X-rays, gamma waves, microwaves, infrared waves, all different kind of waves, X-rays. That I mean, and these rays, all got to do with shine a light on things, illuminating shit, seeing things in a different perspective, whether it's highly dense or to the point where you can see through it. You and see all the atoms that pass through it, whatever. That all that is light. It has to be created, ignited. All that shit is happening within you. And in a sense, when shit, like I said, when you look up in the night sky, all that is already within you. It takes the sun to make the waters blue. Well, that's not its true form, is it? Water is not blue. And I know people have this tendency to just say shit like this, but it's not blue. It changes wherever the sun is positioned. From sunrise, it's red. It appears so. During the day, for the most part, bluish, greenish. It appears so. Turning more purplish by sunset. But leaving things at the purest form, like I said, it's all clear. It's more closer to the darkness. And consider the moon and all this as well, because as opposed on your own waters, depending on the light and information that's receiving from other constellations. I'm saying that has an effect on you just as much as it has an effect on the waves. And the lunar calendar that nature pretty much operates on. So, you know what I'm saying, all that is like a filter to the darkness, a filter of light from the sun. We're talking about the moon. It's a filter from the sun. Whenever dealing with your emotions, which is why depending on what stage it is in, it'll shine light on different attributes of what you already are, your energy and motion, and that's what I really want to speak more as far as the shadow self goes. That's the overstanding aspect of sure I'm sure whoever needed to reach this shit got that, but you know what I'm saying, applying this to your everyday life, learn to trust in your intuition a little bit more. Learn to see what your dark side has to say and why it has to say, and address why, who, how you even came to those conclusions. You know what I'm saying? That's all the shit that you got to do within. Nobody else can see that. That's your own darkness. There's always some aspect of you that don't nobody be seeing, but that only you see, because you create your own light within about those things. And they pretty much guide you through your own life anyway. But if you letting somebody else imagination, their image, you let that shit infiltrate on you, you no longer have access to your own ability to shed light on things. You know what I'm saying? So learn to trust in your own ability to shed light on things. Light is only a tool. It's a tool for you to maneuver this reality. You know what I'm saying? And your 7 chakras are pretty much the channelers. Chakra means will. Those are like the channelers of light, the energy, the substance that animates you. You use those to the best of your abilities. As you enlighten those things, you be able to master your own feelings and emotions. One who controls their thought, or one who can control their destiny. So I'm saying you be the receiver and the giver whenever it's supposed to like suit you. You know what I'm saying? Don't use that shit in vain. So shit, come up with your own ideas about this shit, man. This is my interpretation of the situation. Asante Sana for vibing with a brother. Peace.